Welcome back into another video. Today we're going to be talking about the Evil Within franchise and what Behavior Interactive would have to do to license this chapter into Dead by Daylight. In this franchise, there are so many characters and visuals that match the overall DBD aesthetic. This chapter is another legitimate possibility for the future. How's it going, everyone? My name is Schmuckles. The semis for the most hyped licenses tournament has come out. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified when the polls for the semis are live. Also, I stream on Twitch on Wednesday and Sunday nights. The link is in the description below. There have been so many fan-made concepts I found online through Reddit, Twitter, and DBD forums. Most of these concepts for the Evil Within crossover focus on the Keeper as the new killer and Sebastian Castellano and Julie Kidman as the new survivors. A little background, the Evil Within is a third-person survival horror game developed by Tango Gameworks and published by Bethesda Softworks. It was released worldwide in October 2014. The game was directed by Resident Evil series creator Shinji Mikami. This game centers on Sebastian Castellanos as he's pulled through a distorted world full of nightmarish locations and horrid creatures. The game was praised for its horror elements and atmosphere. In October of 2017, The Evil Within 2 was released. As of right now, there doesn't seem to be an Evil Within 3 announced. So Tango Gameworks owns the Evil Within copyright license to this franchise, and again, the founder of this game dev company is Shinji Mikami. He actually created the Resident Evil franchise alongside Tokuro Fujiwara. Fujiwara is the head of the Capcom's consumer development division. As the years went on at Capcom, Mikami said the company started to change. It became more business-focused, making it harder for him to take any chances, so Mikami actually left Capcom in 2006. On March 1st, 2010, Mikami and 12 others founded Tango Gameworks. This is where they developed and released The Evil Within, which now has sold a total of 1.86 million copies. Leaks by Daylight has speculated that The Evil Within will come into DBD as a new chapter in the near future. A lot of people are speculating that Behavior's connection with Capcom could lead them to Tango Gameworks through Mikami's friends at Capcom. I followed all the necessary accounts on Twitter to see if there's a connection. As of right now, there's no links between Mikami or Tango Gameworks with Behavior or Dead by Daylight on Twitter, but Dead by Daylight has been extremely careful on Twitter ever since Stranger Things was leaked. It's likely that Behavior tells all of their clients not to follow them on Twitter. Behavior's been extremely careful with not leaking big chapters and future updates. In The Evil Within, we also see zombie-like characters known as the Haunted. The Haunted are the most common enemies in the game. They're normally people who died while connected to STEM. The STEM system was developed through the centuries as means to rid the patients of their insanity while also concealing this more devious purpose. The Haunted appear as mutilated or rotting walking corpses festooned with various nails, glass shards pinned to their flesh, along with having barbed wires or chains wrapped around their bodies. And at Ruvik's command, legions of these husks beset upon Sebastian. The reason Leaks by Daylight speculated this chapter soon is because in an interview with Game Rant, DBD creative director Dave Richard talked about what AI zombies from Resident Evil mean for the future of Dead by Daylight. While this makes Nemesis the first AI-assisted character in the world of Dead by Daylight, creative director Dave Richard said he likely won't be the last, meaning Nemesis won't be the last killer with zombies or AI bots. Dave Richards also said, at this point in Dead by Daylight history, we've seen a lot of different franchises and genres explored. We're always on the lookout for others to join the Hall of Fame our game has become. We just need to make sure it's the right one because quantity is limited. Every year we can only create so much content. It's a chapter that's been speculated ever since the Resident Evil collaboration was announced in Dead by Daylight. Since Behavior has worked with 2 Japanese horror franchises already, Konami for Silent Hill and Capcom for Resident Evil, a lot of people think Tango Gameworks and The Evil Within is a legitimate possibility for the near future. Kote also said recently in an interview that I found that he loves the Japanese Dead by Daylight community.
What are some of your fondest memories working on this game over the last 5 years?
Oh my. Well, on a very, very personal level, my first trip to Japan to go at Tokyo Game Show and meet our Japanese fans face to face, and the pure, unadulterated joy of the passion about being a fan that you have in Japan. I've never seen that anywhere else. It was absolutely magical. There was also this really absurd, surreal moment where I went on stage at the Twitch booth to say hi to some people, and there was a guy in the front row wearing a t-shirt with my face on it.
Again, a lot of the DBD concepts out there seem to be about the Keeper as the killer from a chapter like this. The Keeper was born from a combination of Rubik's memory of a safe where he kept his research and unbridled rage, which is why there's a safe on his head. A lot of fans of Silent Hill and The Evil Within have said that the Keeper is very similar to Pyramid Head. They're both villains from horror games who are manifestations of guilt and secrets of others who have strange metal heads. Ruvik is another main antagonist of The Evil Within, so if Behavior are looking for a more iconic killer, I could see an argument for him to come into the game, especially since Ruvik can control zombies, so he might make more sense with AI bots. Just saying, these are the kinds of discussions that Behavior are having behind closed doors. Sebastian would likely be the survivor in this chapter, especially if it's next, because Behavior has told us that there are 3 survivors and 3 killers coming in year 6, meaning there are 3 more chapters, each with 1 killer and 1 survivor. What's interesting about a chapter like this is there's no way to predict exactly when it will come. The Evil Within developer Tango Gameworks is hiring for its next project, which could be The Evil Within 3. At the time of writing, there have been no announcements regarding what the project is, and as a result, there's no official Evil Within 3 release date right now. So Behavior wouldn't necessarily time an Evil Within DLC with an event or game release just like we saw with the Resident Evil chapter. We'll definitely follow the situation closely and post more videos if there are any leaks found or connections found through Twitter. As of right now, there are no connections on Twitter, and I've searched many avenues pretty thoroughly. What are your thoughts on all this? Do you think an Evil Within DLC fits in Dead by Daylight? What killer would you want to see in a chapter like this? Let me know in the comments below what you think. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to be in the loop on the next licensed chapter to come into DBD. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.